So if I hadn't told you, you probably wouldn't have known that this meandering stream wasn't originally called the Love River at all, nor was it as romantic as it is today. The Love River appeared on a Dutch map of the area dating from as early as the 17th century, except that it didn't have a name back then. And in those early days, the Love River was actually known by the name of harbor. Do you know why? Well, it's because the Love River was originally a waterway with ferry boats plying up and down, and the word harbor referring to the piers where the boats moored. In those days, moving downstream along the river, you can moor at places like the Chunzaitou Harbor, the Tianwei Harbor, the Longshui Harbor, and the Yancheng Harbor. Later, during the time of the Japanese occupation, the Love River was turned into a canal and the Japanese gave it the name Kaohsiung Creek. Decades have passed, and now the Love River has changed beyond recognition. Look! The orderly streets and beautiful shops of the Heti neighborhood upstream are so enchanting. The midstream Sanmin Park is a large-scale green area with beautiful views as far as the eye can see. Not far away is another lush and green area, the Zhongdu district. The Tangrong Brick Kiln Factory in Zhongdu has borne witness to the history of industry in Kaohsiung. Here we are, at the mouth of the Love River. Yancheng District, on the western banks of the river, was once the location of Kaohsiung City Center, and Kaohsiung Harbor is also here. Even today, it still retains much of the atmosphere and cultural grandeur of a harborside district. Look, there's a white church not far from the mouth of the Love River. It's actually a very important place. This is the Holy Rosary Cathedral and was the first Catholic church in the whole of Taiwan. It is in a lofty location and is steeped in a holy atmosphere. If you look closely at the Imperial Order tablet above the door, you'll see that the Qing Dynasty official Shen Baojin, respected as a priest who achieved great deeds in enlightening the people and suppressing the Taiping Rebellion, requested that the Emperor Tongzhi present it to the cathedral. With its auspicious hymns and solemn bells, the cathedral was a landmark in Kaohsiung Harbor before the 1960s. Today, it is a place where countless people come to have their wedding pictures taken. And for those of you who are getting married, there's no holier place for you to choose. The sacred cathedral is set against the romantic Love River, as though it is bathing in the water for eternity. People used to joke about Kaohsiung being a cultural desert, but not any longer. The banks of the Love River are now known as the Love River Cultural Watershed. Cultural sites like the Kaohsiung Museum of History, the very popular Cinematic Library, and the Concert Hall, home to the Kaohsiung Symphony Orchestra and the Kaohsiung Chinese Orchestra, are all to be found close by. You could say that an interesting and entertaining arts activity can be seen here at any time. Come for a cultural experience by the Love River. You won't be disappointed.